All right, we're in the Champ Demar tournament. Dunner's on the line. What's up, Dunner? What's
Champ
up?
Demar.
Champ Demar.
Hey, we're bilingual here in Canada. Not really. Not really. There's like, how many provinces is there? I forget. 10? 3 territories now? So, like, 8 English provinces, 1 French province, and I think New Brunswick is technically bilingual.
They're French and English?
Yeah. Actually, when I was living out west and I went to Banff and the parks there in the mountains, there was a lot of French-speaking people. They actually, majority of the people would, when you talk to them, or if they approach you, they would speak French first.
Well, America.
It's like, yeah, you're cute and it sounds really hot, but I don't know what you're saying. You speak English.
America actually doesn't have we don't have a national language.
Second language.
We don't have a national language. It's always funny. I watched a town hall one day and there was a bunch of people talking about like what our national language should be. And I watched it for about 30 minutes and I was like, you know what our national language is?
Big, right?
Is English, because every single person in the town hall that was talking about what our national language should be was talking in fucking English. So like I guess English is our national language, and then we have all these other languages too. Like Spanish is big, and
it's kind of a universal language. I mean, it's taught in a lot of places, in a lot of schools in a lot of different countries. As like a second language. Sometimes it's compulsory. I know if you ever watched Toasty, Christian Theory or something. Theory. I don't know how to say his last name. But he is in Luxembourg, and so they have like a Luxembourg language, which is a bit of a combination, but they have to learn that, they have to learn German, and they have to learn English. It's all compulsory in school. So English is probably the most common universal language. It's also the most hardest to fucking learn though.
Well, especially
like every time there's a rule, there's like 1,800 exceptions to it.
Yeah, and we have a lot of words that, like, if you say them one way, you can say them one way and say them another way, and we would know that that's two different meanings. But
yeah,
it's funny because my wife speaks
antonyms and homonyms, and
my wife speaks Spanish, so she can talk to all my cousins, and I can't. And they're all bilingual. That's a big deal over there. They all speak English and Spanish, but I'm a dumbass. I can only speak English, but my wife is bilingual, so she talks to them like, and they can talk to me, but they all laugh that like I'm the dumbass. I'm the only one in the family that doesn't know how to fucking speak Spanish.
Well, we had to take French all through elementary school, and then the first year of high school it was mandatory too. So I probably would be a lot better at French, but my grade 9 teacher was a fucking bitch. So I still scored like an 88 or 89 in the class or something like that, or maybe higher. I don't know. I was one of the top scoring students, like as far as marks go. And the funny thing was, I spent like half the fucking year in the hallway or in the principal's office or something because my buddy Steve was in the class, and for whatever reason, we'd always get in shit, even if we didn't do anything. Maybe like I'd turn around and talk to someone about a question that we're working on in class or something. I get in shit. Turn around. Like I'm talking about this. Shut up. Turn around. I'm like, holy. Okay, whatever. Like, but no, shut up. You shut up. I'm trying to ask the person behind me a question, or they ask me a question. I'm trying to fucking answer them. And you're giving me shit. Like we're talking about work here. That's it. Go to the principal's office. Then they had like an intercom system, right? So that she could like message down to the principal's office. I'm sending Kevin down. It's like, again? Holy fuck. Oh yeah, me and my buddy, we were in there seriously like half the season. Just looking at a hockey picture. Half the school year, half the semester, we were in the fucking principal's office or in the hallway. And I still scored like high 80s or low 90s or whatever it was.
If I remember correctly, it's Je ne sais pas parler français. I do not know how to speak French. That's the only thing I remember from French. I took a year's worth of French because it was like when I started high school.
I think actually the proper way, that's pretty close, but you just got to change a couple of them up. I think because you have to conjugate the verb, blah, blah, whatever. It's je ne parle pas français.
Yeah. I took a year's worth of French, and that's all I remember how to say.
I speak not French, basically, is what if you translated it literally to English. But
yeah, when I first started, I went through all the stuff like what would it take to get into a good college, and like all the you had to have a year of foreign language, and that helped out. So I checked all the boxes, and I took French, and I got an A in that class, and I have no idea how, because I don't remember any of it, and I didn't remember any of it at the time. I was a shitty student, but in that particular class.
I could be totally wrong too. You might have it right.
No, I have no idea. All right, hole number 1. What do we got here? We have a side wind here, and that wind's not going to help us one little bit.
Well, a little bit. It's slightly tailwind, but
slightly.
Maybe you can curl it more. I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking about bringing a 4 Powerball instead of a 3 Powerball.
Did you seriously play that with a 3 Powerball last time?
Yeah.
I used a Berserker.
Well,
I was a little long, but.
Well, you used the Berserker and you didn't have to do any overpower, right?
Oh yeah, no, I did. I took the wind out and then did full overpower.
I took the wind out.
I lined it up at full overpower. I took the wind out and then just left it and then shot it at full overpower.
Well, I took the wind out and. Well, the wind here, in my opinion, is blowing about 100% because the red line's right about there, and I'm aiming right for in between these 2 trees. So I'm kind of intersecting the rough transition right at that spot and putting curl on it. And max pull, I was here, and I hit way the hell up here. So it's pushing about 100%. So if we've got wind that's blowing like this, it will push us forward a little bit.
I don't know. I should shut up. You made it, Legend. I didn't, so.
I'm just thinking with a 3 Powerball. I put on, I think it was between 5 and 6 top spin, and I just barely hit the rough and was able to bleed out. It was really, really close. But that was with a pure tailwind. And I'm thinking right now I probably should use a 4 Powerball. I'm going to use a 4 Powerball.
I'm just going to use beer ball because why not? I'm a cheating wind wanker opening round rookie.
Well, you're just a rookie. That's why we don't know what we're doing right now. So we're dicking around. All right, we're in the Netherlands.
Should take my not perfect glasses off.
And I got my perfect glasses on, so I'm ready. Are you ready?
I think so. Yeah, everything's set up, ready to go. Yeah.
You go first. I'm going to give you a 2-second head start.
Why don't we go at the same time and see who gets dots first?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spinning. Dots.
And her opponent.
And you got an opponent right away.
Yeah, so I was pretty quick. I was like a second ahead of you, maybe.
And I think the Netherlands is on the same time zone as Norway, and Norway's as far east in Europe as I can go. One 8, and I'm telling you,
I better get some fucking matches this time. It's almost 1.
We'll see if I can. Hit the rough. Side wind's not helping at all. I needed to move it. I needed to set it up more to the right so that I had the fairway in there. It didn't push it forward at all. And I hit it. Was I on the inside? I was on the inside, I think. I'll just have to make it from here.
Perfect overpower shot. Let's go. Come on. Hit the rough.
That flagpole right there is in play.
Oh, hit the rough.
I think my opponent might have it.
Off the fairway. On the fringe. On the green. Upright. That's more gooder than last time.
More gooder. I don't have
more gooder.
I don't have my phone. My phone died.
Why did it die, Gordon?
It fell in the toilet. It was a shitty deal. Can we say that?
Ah.
I'm in the 4 per ring, so that would be 3/4 of a ring.
Does everyone call you Gordon, or just your wife? Does everyone just call you Gord?
When you have a name like Gordon, everybody calls it. Some people call me Gordy, and some people call me Gordon, and some people call me.
I'm sure your wife calls you Gordon, though.
My sister calls me Gordo.
Yeah.
That was like 75,000 rings. Great to the left. Perfect distance, though. There's not very many Gordons out there, but we're all good-looking guys, so I got that going for me.
Yeah, that's true. You know who else was named Gordon? Alf.
Yeah. Gordon Shumley.
Shumway
or something like that, right?
Yeah. Kill me. You know what's funny? People call me different shit. Like at the bowling alley last night, I probably got called like 3 different names. It was like, oh, Kevin's here. He drinks this. And then the next guy's like, I'm going to buy Diner a drink. And then the next person's like, I forget what you're talking about, but it was like, yeah, whatever, same team as Kevy, or same table as Kevy there. Like, holy fuck, I just got called 3 different things in a matter of like half an hour.
I was looking through the phone book. There used to be these things called phone books. Nobody has phone books anymore, but there used to be these things called phone books.
What the fuck are those things?
And, my opponent barely made that. And there was a Gordon Jackson in Sacramento, California, had the same middle initial as me, and I called him. I was like, hey, my name is Gordon Jackson. I was just calling to see. And I saw that your middle name, you have the same, that your middle initial starts the same as mine, and I was just calling to see if your middle name was the same, and it wasn't. But we talked for a while, and he's like, wow, there's not very many Gordons out there, and another Gordon Jackson, so.
Oh, there's lots of Kevin Dunns. There's 2 in our union. There's at least 1 in the Carpenters Union. There's probably like 5 or 6 Kevin Dunns in just a little city alone.
Hole number 2. This is a dangerous ass hole here.
There's only 1 Dunner, though.
There's only 1 Dunner. Which way's the wind blowing? That's going to determine how I'm going to play this hole.
Pretty much tailwind.
Okay. I'm going to
You got any tokens? You want to do a quick practice?
We can.
I want to see if there's a rough bump.
We can do a practice. And I'm going to do... Hold on, let me switch. I'm going to play a Quasar. Well, I'm going to play a Quasar because I think there was a side spin issue.
Yeah, I got like a 4-spin ball, so I just want to see what it looks like.
Oh, sure. Play with a 4-spin ball. And it's 0.9 per ring.
Man.
This sucks not having a phone because I use my calculator on my phone to do the math. So now I'm going to have to do it in my head. That's 0.9 per ring. Okay.
Just tell me what clubs you're using and I can put it in the app.
I'm using a...
Sniper or Grizzly 8, probably.
I'm using a Grizzly 9.
Or 9, yeah.
With a Quasar.
Okay. Okay, 1 sec.
And I'm going to add on 10%.
Grizzly 9. And young days they call her Delta Dove. Power 1 plus 10. All right.
And we're going to
Grizzly 9 set up.
Okay, we're going to practice.
All right. You go first.
3, 2, 1, go.
Practice, yeah.
Yep. Dots.
Dots.
Come on.
Almost at the same time. I'm going to go back in.
Okay.
Practicing.
Come on. Come on, you pieces of crap.
Jesus. Get dots right away. I'm still spinning.
Here, I'll back out.
Yeah.
Practice. Dots. Come on. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Jesus.
I'm going to back out again.
Oh, I just got Mr. T.
All right. They're just going to punk us. I got you.
Hopefully he pities me. Because I am a fool. Always going for a rough bump with the Quasar. Not even close to enough spin.
Is that all the way
Not
over
from
this?
that spot anyway.
And that's all the way.
No, he was on the right side of the bunker.
Oh, okay.
That rough spot there.
I think you can go straight forward. We probably have
If
to
you
bring.
want.
You probably have to bring Katana.
It doesn't look very flat though. The flat spot is on the right side of the bunker. That's why I brought a big spin ball. Plus, I'm a cheater, so.
Well, of course you're a cheater. You're from Canada. Come on.
Yes, Canada, we're known for cheating, not being honest or polite.
Or locking your doors. I was watching some show about Canada here. It was a few years ago, and they were talking about like not a lot of people.
Oh, was it a Michael Moore thing?
Not a lot of people in Canada lock their doors.
Yeah, you definitely need more than 3 spin.
If you're going to do that rough
suppose you
bump.
could line it up, but so plus 10, 1, 7. I'm gonna go 1 ring, which is still in the rough, which is nice.
Oh, you're doing the rough bump.
Yeah. I don't know how that was perfect, but it was apparently. Ooh. So a bit more. I needed to go a bit more than plus 10.
So I got a 5.1 wind.
20 looks like.
That'd be 5.6 divided by 0.9.
5-1 plus 10.
Yeah.
6-1 at max.
Hit it 1 ring great to the right. And I am going to roll. And it ended up on the right. It's questionable. I think I need to pinch myself a little bit closer to that. I tried to give myself like 3 rings of separation off of that transitional surface where the sand's at. I think I need to pinch myself a little bit closer to it.
I'm going to try 25.
You're going to try a 25% adjustment?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see. What is
Holding on.
What is Norway? Norway time. Let's switch to Norway.
All right.
we're not getting any love, and it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So.
No way. Yeah, same time. Yeah, I just have.
I'm in Oslo.
Nothing.
All right. Are we ready to play that hole for real?
For real.
Okay. I'll go first.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Dots.
Dots. No,
Come on. Really? Really? And now we're going to sit
maybe
here.
I'll wait another couple seconds. That was about 4. I said 1, 2, 3 go on my head. So.
Stay in. I got dots again. Come on. Come on.
No, I already got someone.
Fucking kidding me. Same trophy count. We've matched these accounts up hundreds of times before. And they're going to dick with us.
How's this guy even... Am I getting a replay?
You probably are.
Replay.
You probably are getting a replay. I go first. 3.4, 3.7. Need about 4 rings. If I can get lined up.
For this wind is a little different than practice was.
Oh, I still can't hit it perfect. 3 shots, 3 greats. I did hit the flagpole though. I got that going for me.
Perfect. Come on. It's better camera angle. Almost same spot. Holy shit. Alright. Offset to the left side of the pin. Not going to matter because we're not going to play the same wind again. Unless it's tomorrow.
See if my opponent can get in. They're breaking off to the left from where they were at. I have no idea they eyeballed their wind adjustment. And they hit it great to the right as well. And they barely hit the fairway on that other side. Barely. Well, we're starting this off without a bang. Birdie.
All right, what do they do? Oh, this one. Yes. Leave your putter.
Yep, I'm gonna leave my putter.
I forget what I used. Kingmaker last time. I'm pretty sure. Wind is not the best, but it's not headwind.
I think in practice I used a Titan, but which way's the wind blowing? Probably should.
Left to right with a little bit of tailwind.
I'm going to play a Kingmaker.
Nothing to get about. Strawberry fields forever.
I'm playing that bag right there. I'm actually trying to get farther forward than I normally do because of the change in pin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Had to go find some cigarettes here. I went and did a quick job this morning, and I broke a sweat, and it's cold, but it's not humid, so like the sweat wasn't evaporating off of me, and I caught a chill. I'm sitting here freezing my ass off, and it's not really that cold, but my undershirt was wet, and I wear those Under Armour undershirts, and they dry out really quick. They wick that water away, and it wasn't doing it. And now I'm sitting here freezing my ass off. All right, are you ready?
Sure.
Three, two, one, go. Come on. Come on. Dots. And I got somebody immediately.
Dots. Oh. I waited too long. Okay. I got someone pretty quick too. This person has had their COVID vaccines though, just so everyone knows.
Oh, my opponent's going to do a max OP. And it's going to push them out towards the edge of their yellow ring. And it carries a little bit farther there. So if they hit anything to the right, they are smoked. They are toast. Okay, they moved it over. They might be in trouble if they hit anything to the right. You need to put some curl on that, bro. And they hit it to the left.
Fucking pen.
2 rings to the left. And that's why you need to put some curl on it. Unless you were trying to hit to the other side.
Yeah. That was about 10 yards further than yesterday, or last time. That's good.
2.9. It's 2.1 per ring, so that's about a ring and a half.
Little things I should have said.
Hitting it perfect. Wow, I can't hit a perfect shot. 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
It's a good song. Meatloaf, right? Yeah, 1 out of 4 ain't bad. I like that one.
I don't know who sings that song. Meatloaf.
What a fucking name. Hey man, look.
Half the people out there have breasts. Half the people out there have breasts. Well, actually more if you count Meatloaf. For all you Notting Hill fans. With as much topspin as they had on there, I might actually try and... They could have bounced that over. But they hit it perfect, so they should be fine. That's still a pretty dangerous pitch from that, even that area with the break on that hill. Okay, there's Max.
Even if I just keep this in mind.
3.2.
Kinda had to rush that. Oh, I didn't make it. Fuck.
Just need to hit this perfect and it's going in the hole. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. Oh, that's too fast. And it did break at the end. Oh, just like I wanted, but it didn't break enough. Just a little perfect distance. It looked like it was coming in there hot, but it woed up pretty quick.
I should have used the same spot as I did last time.
Well, you were dropping it down the hill.
Yeah, I hit it way closer to the green this time. I was far enough up where I could put... My max was like on the fringe.
the angle that I was at, I put on like 5 topspin and I could have put on 6. I was hesitant. Oh, my opponent just missed that pitch. That's a dangerous area there. I didn't like the way they set it up, but that is a kind of a dangerous area. Perfect. All right. We made it through the first set, didn't pick up anything, and those par 4s, that hole number 1 is critical. Because the mid par 4 is the toughest of the par 4s, and you got to make that first one for sure. Faux show. Did not get it done. Hole number 4. What is hole number 4? Having to use Tommy's site. I could use Golf Clash Notebook, but all right. I'm doing a rough bump here as well. And I hit it perfect here the other day. It seemed like where I was out in the rough, I'm hitting a rough bump here. It seemed like the shot was great in the rough. But it didn't work out so well going to the cup. And I did a plus 10. I'm just going to hit it straight up and see what the hell happens. I'm going to take a nav just to cut the wind down. Navigator. Sniper. I think you need to go first, and even though you get dots slightly before me.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
I gave you a second.
Dots.
Dots? Come on. Are you fucking
Still
kidding?
spinning though.
I'll back out and get back in. They tagged us. Now I've got dots and I'm spinning and you're spinning, and we're
Okay, I'll go back in. I'll get dots and we'll both get different points at the same time. Oh, dots. Yeah,
well, they're so concerned about
spin. Spin.
I guess they're so concerned, like that's just they're so concerned about it. And I got Matt too from the Baby Bulldogs.
I got nobody.
I got nobody. Mr. Nobody.
You're gonna finish the hole before I get an opponent. Oh, there we go.
2-4. I'm just going to do a straight up adjustment. Let's see where it goes. If I can get lined up. Two, 4. I need to hit that pucker perfect. And I didn't. I hit it great to the left. And it ended up great to the left. That was a straight up shot with no adjustment. No extra adjustment.
I did 1-to-1, and that was way too much. Or not, yeah.
And I was farther forward. Like, you can hit it off the kind of further down in the rough. I was up towards the top of that sand, not quite to the top, but up higher, and was actually letting it break to the left to roll back down to the cup. My opponent's going to be pretty close. About the same spot as me. I think I would have won that. I think I would have won that shootout. Got to remember how to play. quit playing something for a month, you got to get back in tune, back in rhythm.
Excuses.
Excuses. Hey, any excuse will work, man. All right. Getting tired of the... Which way's the wind blowing here? Due tailwind. Okay, I overshot this one last time, and oh, so close. I had to hit it from the rough, but it was super close.
Oh, this is the one I said I need to put my rapier in for just in case sakes. I gotta switch it back here.
Well, I'm trying to hit... I like the original pin placement much better on this hole. Because where the hole is, where the pin's at, you can see there's a hill going down here and a hill going down here, and there's a trough. And the cup is at the end of that trough, and it kind of right at the very end where you have to come in here, you're kind of on this hill on the first bounce. And then it wants to roll off to the right. So you always wanted to start off, if you're playing on the original pin placement, you start off on the left-hand side of the cup and it'll break that little teeny bit. But where the pin is now is it's on this hill. And from this direction, it's tough. I'm just wondering if I should hit.
Right.
I'm
rough bumping this one too.
Oh, you're rough bumping it. I'm gonna hit it to the left.
I put a runner and a rapier in.
And I'm gonna use a
I have no topspin issues here.
I'm gonna use a well, I could probably use a katana, but I'm gonna use a Titan just to get me up. And I may have to switch. There may be a red line issue if I'm in the right spot. Because I think I was at like three-quarter wedge or rough iron. There may be, with a Titan, there may be a red line issue. Let's try it. We'll see what happens. I'm sure you can play it with a katana from over there, and I'm going to switch to my number 2 bag. My number 2. And let's try not to overdrive it this time. All right, I better go first.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Spinning dots.
I got dots to say, oh, I got someone.
Immediately.
I waited like 3 seconds that time. I got dots at the same time as you. So I need to wait a couple more seconds.
And I'm going to spin forever. Forever, I'm still spinning. Spinning. I got Jose.
You know what Jose's brother's name is?
Jesus.
No. Hoseby.
Hoseby. I got to get in front of that tree. I'm going to put 1 in a sliver of backspin. 3, 6. Max curl. 1 ring great to the right. And that carried a lot. I'm in a screwed position. I'll be taking it with my rough iron again. I was 2 rings of separation off of the rough. I took the wind out, and I still ended up
What is wrong with my pen?
overshooting
It's
that.
ridiculous.
How the hell does that happen? I mean, go back and rewind that video for those of you that are watching it. I was 2 rings It seemed to me if I was two and a sliver rings of separation from the rough, and I took out 3.6 rings of wind and still ended up in the rough. So it's like a lot of these holes, they've changed that wind on a lot of the drives where it's literally, if you get tailwind, it's pushing you forward almost 100%. So I guess I'll just have to make it from here. Oh. I guess I'm not in the rough after all. Not enough backspin on that club to get me up back to suck it back, but I haven't ended up in the right spot so I could take the shot that I really want to take rolling down that hill. My opponent eyeballed there.
Go in.
So I have no idea.
Oh, did I not pull out of that? I rolled up ways.
Yeah, the pin normally is in that trough. I don't really like this pin placement. I used to love this hole. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, I've made a lot of eagles in this one in the past.
Oh, my opponent just blew their 3-yard putt. They are not happy. That is funny.
Okay, I better get this one.
What is this one? Ah, I remember. Wasn't there a red line issue thing here?
I don't think so.
I'm going to bring a Kingmaker just
as long as you get up to the shadows on the right, you should be able to hit the rough at maximum wood.
What the hell balls are those? Swordfish ball. I don't really care about the backspin boost, but it does have 5 side spin. That's why I bought them. I'm not really too sure about the backspin balls. Maybe if you're playing in the upper divisions, the backspin stuff comes in, but or if you've got lower developed clubs. It would just be nice if we could get matched up one damn time.
That'd be cool.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Dots.
Dots and...
Yeah, that's the perfect timing right there. I get dots. 1 second later, you get dots, so we get matched up. And I got deli dumb roll. Dumb rule. What's a dumb rule? Dumb roll
Now
goes
I will
first.
get spinning.
Let's check my opponent out. That's a new account. That's the funny thing about this is people bitch about the thing. It's who you play out on the course is not necessarily who's in your bracket.
Not usually. The odd time I've run into someone who was in my bracket, but that was usually like in the opening round or something. Or, I mean, qualifier.
Yeah, it used to be if you got in a bracket and immediately started playing, you would play against other people in your bracket. But not so much anymore. My opponent's in a good spot. Good spot. Two 6. I'm gonna do a 2-9 pool. It's 1.5 per ring, so it's almost 2 rings. Hitting it perfect. Just trying to get right to the edge of that shadow. It's not quite as far as I'd like, but that'll work. Now where Dunner's hitting it is, if you can see the edge of that tree, that little teeny rut that's right there in front of the sand. I was trying to hit more where my opponent's at. It gave you a little more leeway.
It's like I'm still in the shadow. That was pretty short.
Let's see what move they make. Ooh, they're right up against the red line. That was only like a 1-ring pool, so they might be a little in trouble. Especially if they hit it to the left and they hit it to the right. That'd actually help them. You can see how close they were. Close! Okay, there's the red line. Two, 3. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. No, shit. Way behind, and I'm on the edge of the rough. And so it pushed it out. It pushed it back. I did a 2-3. I should have did like a 10% adjustment or something.
Shit, I ran out of time. Totally ran out of time.
You ran out of time?
Fuck.
You ran out of time, and I made just a 1-to-1 adjustment and ended up right on the. There's one blade of grass from the rough holding me up. I'm going to try and hedge my bet. Might be able to hit a great to the left and a perfect.
All right. Let's get the Albie Eagle here.
Hitting it perfect. In the hole. All right. I recovered. Let's make that my recovery shot. My only recovery shot for the whole round. Let's keep that. At least I recovered. Didn't drop a shot off minimum score. That would suck, especially on that hole.
Yeah. Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you drop one off?
Perfect. Well, I got it. I might go in still. I got
Get it in the hole.
Oh, it stopped right in front of the cup. Oh, one more like half rotation. It was in.
Okay, we
Son
got
of a bitch.
a big wind here. I'm gonna take it. It doesn't help me with the wind. This has no wind, right? Zero wind. This is the ball I really like to use, but I only have 3 of them left. The 5.24s.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bring a berserker.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm taking that bag right there. My number 5 bag. All right, you ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, go. I don't even think I'll make it over. Maybe.
Waited longer. I got dodge. And I got Mac. The hell? The hell?
What the hell?
This is number 1 bullshit.
Milo's 20. Well, fuck, if we're going to do this, we might as well play in, like, Canada, play in Vancouver, and we might have a better shot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, so theoretically, it should push me back about 3 rings. So that means I'm going to be in this area right here.
Great right. That should be alright. Should be better, if anything. As long as I don't go too far. Good enough.
Oh, I'm going to hit the rough and end up in the sand. And didn't even make it to the fairway. That's, once again, I'm seeing that trend on a lot of these. They've changed the way that the wind's working on a lot of these drives, where the wind's pushing you back or pushing you forward. And where we used to say, oh, you do a 10% or a 20% on the drive, it's 100%. Because I had 4 rings of separation right there, which should have been 5.5 miles per hour, and I was 2 rings away from the fairway, so it pushed me. I should have moved it 3 rings, but it actually would have been a 6 ring adjustment in order to make that right. And I'm seeing that on all of these. My opponent had a pretty good idea right there. They should have a nice little shot, and that's a straight up shot from right there. Let's see where I'm at. Oh, I'm in my Spitfire. There's max. There's mid. So it's about 4 per ring.
Oh my god, what a terrible shot. Perfect was in. Back. Time to the porta john, I guess.
Oh, that was definitely not perfect. That'll be a pretty difficult putt. uphill side hill.
That was my favorite.
It might not be bad. It's still dangerous. These are the type of putts that I don't like. I'm not the best putter in the game, and everybody who's watching this video knows that. I'm at risk of dropping a shot right here on a freaking putt.
Ah, you got it.
I'm getting irritated with the drive thing though, on how the wind is affecting the drive. It doesn't help when you hit 2 rings great to the left. I still had a shot at it. My opponent left it just a bit short.
Oh, this stupid hole.
Oh, I missed it. I hit it great, 1 ring great to the, or I hit it great to the right, and that was not good. Not good. Dropped a shot. I've been flirting with dropping a shot on this round, and there it was.
Hey, the hell you doing? Flirting. You're a married man.
That's my favorite one of those. What was that? Or is it Dos Equis, the world's greatest man? Well,
Most interesting, yeah.
most interesting man. That was my favorite one of all those commercials where he flirted with death, and death got clingy.
Yeah, they tried to revive that, but I don't think it went so well. I don't know. I don't have cable, so I don't see commercials really anymore, but they got a new Most Interesting Man guy to play him or something. And yeah, I don't know how well that went.
No, that one guy was, that was classic. I mean, classic. The world's most interesting man. All right, are you ready?
Sure.
Hey, let's switch to Canada.
All right.
Hold on. All right, we're back. We went to Canada. We're jet setting. Teleporter.
Go visit Dale.
Yeah, we're going to visit Dale in Vancouver. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Spinning forever. I'm still spinning. I got no dots. You got dots?
I did. I went back out. Just back out again.
I'm going to back out. I finally got dots just at that moment. Okay, let's try that one more time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to wait for a bit.
Go. Spinning. Dots. I got dots quick that time. It's like, oh, you're playing in Canada now.
Dots?
Come-
No.
Come on.
Breed my love.
The guy. That guy.
So you're spinning, and then as soon as I get in, and we're in the queue, then it's like, oh, no.
I'm going to do a 2/8 adjustment. .8.
I hate how the fairway hides the green circle.
Oh.
Get it! Oh, Jesus. What did I do? Too much.
Wow. I hit it great to the right and it went in. Woo! I recovered. I did a 15% adjustment on that, and I still...
7:30. Holding on. Number 8 coming up. All right.
Yeah, and hole number 9 is the only hole I
Like
screwed
an
up
hour
on
and
the
a half.
qualification round, because once again the wind was pushing it forward 100%, and I left the wind in. It was like a 3-mile-an-hour wind, and I was 3 rings away, and I hit a ring into the rough. So once again, it pushed it forward 100%. And I'm sure if we get tailwind today, it's going to be pushing it back 100%.
Or the opposite of what you just said.
Ooh, my opponent just barely missed that. Just barely.
What's this U.S. Ryder Cup ball?
Yeah, good luck.
The President's Cup, I guess it was.
I'm going to use that same ball I used earlier, the one that's got the 5 side spin. Which way's the wind blowing?
Oh, that was hole 8.
Well, I used a 4-4-4 last time, but I'm going to use a 3-power ball.
I'm only on pace for a 12. Oh, it is a tailwind.
I'm only on pace for a 12.
Okay, I used the rock. The rock says. And pretty sure I used a 4-4-4 for 4-4-4. Amazonia ball. And I'm going to go, I think I did plus 10. That was not even close, so I'm only plus 30.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm using that swordfish ball. The 3-power 5
Dots.
side spin.
No, I got so again right away.
They're just screwing us over.
I didn't win as long that time, but I don't know. The first time it took you forever. Second time you were quick, so I was like, okay, let's go.
And I got that guy again. From the Hicks and Sticks Club.
Okay, that's bullshit. That guy, you can play Mark. I'll play 7-7. Let's make a trade. What are you up to here, Jim?
Two, 1.
No, it's gonna work though. Nice, great ball. It was way down there.
Let's see if I can overshoot this one again. And the 5 side spin ball doesn't really help me on the drive. I can really only eke out about 4. But it's really going to help with this pin placement to get around those trees. And I could have set that ball up a little different and took
Perfect.
out 100% wind, but I left myself 3 rings of separation in the front, and then I just took the wind out normal. So
get that top of the hill. Nice. Plus 30 was perfect. That's pretty much right where I was aiming, so.
plus 30 on the drive.
Yeah. Power 4 ball.
My opponent will still be able to get up from there if they got a Nirvana. Easy money. I've been in that spot about 1,000 times. And I am at minimum sniper. What is minimum sniper? 1.3 per ring.
1.3.
0.3. That'd be about 3 rings.
Fuck. I'm like right on the verge again.
Right back to the red line.
Let's try that.
Hitting it perfect. Come on. It's still going long. It's been coming in right. The speed's perfect, but it's coming in a little bit. And I'm not sure that that's a wind adjustment. That's a whole ring.
Come on, one time. Not enough wind. I just did 1-to-1 there. I don't even know where was my club. That was tough though. That was like backspin, side spin, use the hill, fucking all the above.
Yeah, I had a lot of spin on that, but it keeps going long. At least I didn't put it in the drink on the first drive on the drive like I did the other day. I gave myself plenty of room this time. It's more important to get over, even if I have to recover like my opponent did, than it is to end up in the drink and have to take that shot again. Hicks and sticks. Let's check out my opponent. Sporting some jewelry. Eagle. Good game. All right, that was a pretty much flat round.
Fucking mediocre to say best.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 par 4s there we have to pick up. I mean, you should be looking at minus 14 at a minimum, and you need to pick up one more shot to get to minus 30. There's plenty of opportunities, but the first par 4 and the last par 4 are critical. I mean, those are the lowest hanging fruit on the course, and wasn't even close on either one of them. Minus 12. Not good. Look at that. All right, that was the front 9 of the Champ de Mars. How do you say it in French?
I don't know. Le Champ de Mars.
We got to put the "la" in front of it because that denotes that it's French. All right, that was a mediocre round for both of us.
I don't know. Is the golf tournament male or female? That depends. It's le or la, right? Depends. I don't understand why like nouns have to have genders assigned to them all the time, but hey.
Well, that's like Spanish, right?
Or not nouns, but like, what do they call them? Well, I don't know, whatever. I'm no grammarologist.
Or finito. El finito. That was, what did you end up with, a minus 12?
12, yeah.
So what?
I got one and gave it away on whatever one of those par 5s I fucking timed out on. Number 6, I think.
That was the one I made the recovery shot and then dropped the next one. Not good. Not good at all.
Cool.
All right. I have no idea what's up at the top, but I'm sure that it's going to be a 28 or better is going to be at the top. So we're going to have to light it up on the back. We will see you there. Thanks for watching. Any words of wisdom?
Let's get some backside.
There we go. Those are words of wisdom.